in bed, meditate, I think I should. No, we ain't friends, got me on.
What's going on, guys? It's Bryce from Fitz Records back with another video, and today we are ranking the new tracks on Tyler the Creator's new deluxe album, Call Me If You Get Lost, The Estate Sale. Now, I'm not going to be ranking every single track on this album because, you know, when the album came out, I did rankings and reviews and stuff, so we're not going back to it, but I want to talk about these new tracks because there are 7 new tracks, technically 8, but as you can see here on the screen, I did not include that little intro where it's just like Tyler DJ Drama talking, or like have under a minute track. Didn't include it, not really a song, so we gonna go through these 7 tracks right now, starting with Stuntman, featuring Vince Staples. Now, this song is fucking hard. I mean, I don't know how this did get left off the original album, but I kind of do because it does kind of remind me of, like, the song with 42 Doug. I mean, I know a lot of songs were more aggressive, but, like, especially this one, it was that fun Vince Staples flow, literally fun, like, from Vince Staples. It sounded, like, just like that. So, as far as that performance and the instrumental during Vince's part, I see why that was maybe seen as derivative, as not, like, exclusive to Tyler's album, so I see why they didn't make the album. However, this song is really fucking hard. Oh my god, the switch-ups throughout. Tyler's verse is crazy. This shit's hard. S tier, boom. First S tier right there. This next track here, What a Day. Now this is smooth, you know, we got that vocal sample coming through. Tyler's just talking, he's rapping in his like more monotone voice, more laid back flow, and it's beautiful. It's amazing. And this is one of these tracks where he's like talking his shit. All right, Tyler's on his little braggadocious shit. I understand this whole album was like pretty braggadocious in the grand scheme of things, but on this track, it's like not a braggadocious sounding track, but he's a little braggadocious in some of the lines. However, it is a little introspective. He's talking about his children that he doesn't have all throughout this deluxe. I'm pretty sure there's a line about it on this song. So that's always interesting, but hey, this one's gonna be S tier. This one's gonna be S tier. Next one, here we got WHARF Talk featuring A$AP Rocky. Holy shit, bro. I wish Rocky's verse was longer. That's my only gripe with this track. But it's beautiful. You know, it has that kind of Flower Boy feel for me. And I know, like, Tyler, you know, he takes aspects of his old albums, incorporates them into his new ones to, like, make the sound more, like, broad-spanning. And he has his own sound as an artist at this point. And that's how he does it, by incorporating, you know, his old albums into his new albums with, you know, new twists and stuff like that. So this one was more Flower Boy-ish to me, especially in the instrumental, and, you know, the way, you know, they were rapping is more of like an R&B-inspired rap track. It's not an R&B track at all, I don't think. Tyler's singing on a little bit, but I wouldn't say it's an R&B track really like that. Just inspired, and, you know, my only gripe, I wish Rocky's verse was longer because it was so good, and he slid on this seamlessly. Guess what? This a S tier. This a fucking S tier. Now we have Dogtooth, the surprise lead single for this deluxe. This song is just great. I mean, it's just catchy. It is like the catchiest song on here. The backing vocals from Tyler on this are great. The energies are great from Tyler. The multiple vocal inflections from Tyler throughout his verse. You know, he's doing different things with his voice, and Tyler's been known to do that. But, like, especially throughout this, I mean, he'll come in one line saying something about something, and then he'll come in the next line with a completely different inflection. He's, like, exaggerating his words, you know, doing the Tyler thing he does, which is nice to see, you know, because usually he's, like, pitching his voice up and down for his vocalizing. But this, he was kind of using his raw, raspy voice on it. Guess what? That's an S tier. Now we got Heaven to Me, which was co-produced, at least the sample was looped by Kanye West, which is interesting. And it kind of reminds me of What a Day, as in, I feel like they fit the same void in the album, as if, like, either of these tracks, you know, they didn't make the album, obviously, because I say they're similar in, like, not really the way they sound, but just, like, the void they fill. If you know what I'm saying? If you listen to these back to back, they kind of tickle the same part of your brain, if you know what I'm saying. But this sample's nice, dude. The sample's nice, and, you know, like I was saying with What a Day, it's that monotone, you know, rapping flow. He's talking about, like, his family that he doesn't even have, like I was saying, like his son, his daughter, his grandfather, just, you know, stuff like that. Talking about his wifey and how they're, like, going places on vacation and stuff, which is obviously not Tyler's real life. So I enjoy that it's more of, like, building a scene in your mind about where, like, what you're supposed to visually see with this album. I mean, he's going through themes on this album throughout that, like, they're very visual. It's very, like, you know, DJ Drama's like, we're on a yacht, you know, we're eating fucking creme brulee, we're in the Netherlands, Switzerland, whatever he says, like, stuff like that, like, the aesthetic of that. And this track gives that aesthetic perfectly between the sample and the subject matter. It's an S. It's an S. It's an S. Next, here we have Boyfriend Girlfriend demo featuring YG. Holy shit. Another gripe with the features I got on here. I wish YG's part was longer because that shit's aggressive. It comes just in your face as soon as the track starts with those fucking little bells and shit in the back. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love this song. It does flip into more like traditional Tyler stuff, but damn, Tyler and YG made a banger, bro. I really can't believe this one made the album. This one should have been on the album. It's like this one and Dogtooth, I feel like should have been on the album for sure. Maybe even WHARF Talk. But it's like when an artist's side Bs are as good or better than their side As, you know they're doing something right. Boyfriend Girlfriend featuring YG, that's a S tier. That's a S tier. So the last track here, we got Sorry Not Sorry Now. This song sucks, dude. I don't know, something about the song, I just don't like it at all. There's nothing good about it. It's just boring, it's stupid, the music video is dumb. So we can go and put that in D tier. Psych! You thought, nah, this is S tier. Boom, S tier. Everything's a S tier. This is one of the best deluxe albums I've heard in a long time. I miss when deluxe albums were like this. Sorry Not Sorry is a great track, great progression throughout. That little fucking string in the background that's going through. The song gets more crazy as he goes in the back half. He's like fucking almost rapping against himself, like argue rapping with himself as the progression builds up towards the back half. And of course, we get the hint of the new era. That music video is crazy with the multiple eras and his new whatever shirtless Tyler the Creator era beating up the old Tyler. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know. This track is great. This deluxe is great. Every track of the S tier, baby. Every track of the S tier. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Hey, if you enjoyed watching, you know, hey, there's gonna be a link to the tier list down below in the description and the pinned comment down below, so make sure you check that out if you want to make your own tier list. But hey, if you enjoyed watching, make sure to subscribe to the bell so you don't miss any videos, any updates, anything like that on hip-hop I upload all the time on the channel. Make sure you go in the description, follow my TikTok, my Twitter, my Spotify, get the New Music Friday playlist, join my Discord down there, and yeah, it's been Bryce. Peace.
Can I picture little Bobby, just a young run around with his bands, hammer in his hand, feeling like a man. The illest to ever do it, run.